talking to you. You connect to the net, right? Well, I wouldn't if I were in your shoes. Corporations say the new net is safe and secure. That they've learned from past mistakes. From up in their ivory towers, everything must look all nice and pretty. But they're wrong. The net is just a rusty car with a fresh coat of paint. A heap of dog shit spritzed with perfume. The demons we released into the net have not gone anywhere. Deadly viruses, artificial intelligences that exist only to destroy. Netrunners consumed in the net's tangled webs, their minds lost to the void. Have you heard of the Prison of Souls? About Alt Cunningham and the Soul Killer? No? Well then, buckle up, because I've got...
Huh. Netwatch never sleeps.
Okay, it's the first time I've heard that, so... I'm at the bit where to basically finish transmission and to start Phantom Liberty. However, I'm not going to do Phantom Liberty the whole way through. I only want to start it to get the relic thing opened. I've read on the internet it's best to start the Phantom Liberty at the very end of the game, which I'm pretty much at. I've already just got this quest line left, so any missions that come from this. I got confused there because the last mission was about Johnny wanting to go to Mikoshi. I thought that would be a separate mission, but I can only assume by looking at the internet that it comes from this mission. The Mikoshi mission comes from this quest line. But now that I've started this, I want to do this first to open up the relic. Then I'll go back to all this stuff, all the gigs and all the side missions and the main mission. And then probably save Dog Eat Dog till the end. Or Dogtown to the end. But for now I'll go to Dogtown to get the... I may as well... I've read it's best to save Dogtown to the end. However, there's no point doing the missions first if I'm not taking advantage of the relic. There's no point doing the main game missions if I'm not taking advantage of this relic thing. So I've read it's best to just start off. Just do the first couple of missions for Dogtown and then go back to these missions and then save the rest of Dogtown till the end is what I've read. Okay, so...
I'm NCPD in pursuit of a suspect who just got into Dogtown. And I give zero shits. These souls outside your peak.
Come on, Sarah. No point, let's roll.
Fuck! She's getting away.
It's Dogtown. Let her go.
Listen to your partner. Talk a lot of sense. No one, fuck yourself. Fuck you.
Our hands are tied. Don't let it get to you. Come on. Throw sits on.
I wonder what this area looked like before the update. I was away there for like about 20 minutes or so, looking at the wrong achievements I got. I got something like... Try my throat. I got something like 8 wrong achievements the other day when this after downloading patch 2.01. And I think I googled it there. I think some other people have had the same problem. I haven't read the article.
Got cyber wheels or something? Beat on the sidewalk now. Hey, go! On the sidewalk! Don't make me say it again!
Helicopter keeps flying over.
It's ridiculous.
Tier 4 quasars. I hate the way you get mods on them and you can't remove the mods. I knew it. Sorry, I just was away there for a second. I knew it. You used to be able to remove mods. I think the way it used to be was you couldn't. Oh god, what was it again? Okay, I don't remember. There was something weird with the mod system before the update 2.0. Okay. Oops, I didn't even mean to do that. 2621. If I can remember right, bloody hell, so inventory. If I can remember right, what way did it used to work? I think the way it used to work was you could remove it once or something, and then put on your own mods, and then that was it. Once you put on your mods, you couldn't remove them. I think that was the way it was. And now the way it is that you can't remove anything. So if you get a weapon with a mod on it, you can't take it off and install a new one. I also don't know if weapons used to come with mods. I can't remember. Huh. I don't remember if weapons usually came with mods installed. I think the way it used to be was the weapons came with no mods, and you had to put your own mods on. And you could do that only one time, and then once they were on, you couldn't remove them. I think. And there was like a perk or something that allowed you to dismantle the weapon, but you got the mods back. So if you dismantled the weapon, the mods would be dismantled too, or deleted or something. But then there was this perk that you could get, so you could dismantle the weapon and get the mods back. I think. So basically, you could just do it one time. They didn't come with wet mods, I don't think, and you could replace, and you could put your own mods on, but only the one time. Now what happens is they come with mods that you can't remove. And they don't always come with mods, and so you can still put a mod on the same way as you ever could, but you still can't remove them. So I think it really only comes down to the mods that already come with the weapon. So I think it's the same, right? If there's no mods, then you can put a mod on the same as usual, but then you can't remove it just the same as usual. But if it already comes with mods, well then you can't remove those mods to put on your own mod. I mean, you could look at mods as a wee bit like in Borderlands. You know, you can get different variants of the same weapon. I guess that could be their way of doing that. Instead of, see, I think there used to be different variants of each weapon. For example, it used to say damage 35 point, or I don't think it used to tell you such a specific thing as the actual. Anyway, they changed that as well. So, I mean, that used to say something like attack speed. You get the same weapon, but the attack speed would be different. I don't think it actually showed you the actual attack speed, damage, reload speed, effective range, weapon handling in that particular format. But it showed you something, and it would differ even though you're at the same level of a weapon. I think what they've done is they've tried to make it more simpler by keeping the weapons all exactly the same stats for per tier, but then making the mods are now what changes the variants. So the mods is what controls the variant of the weapons. So it's like, here's a weapon, and here's the same weapon, but the mods are affecting the variant. Let me see. Minus 20. Oh, I should take a snapshot of that. So that's good that's good that the actual stats include the mods. As you see there, it's got lesser reload speed, and then if you look at the bottom it says 25% minus reload speed. So that's good that it shows that comes up. However, effective range in the other one doesn't really come up, does it? That's because it's when aiming, I guess. But that's two mods that are exactly the same. It's got two mods that are exactly the same. I thought you couldn't have similar. I thought you couldn't put on two mods that are exactly the same. I tried that the other day. Well, anyway, maybe you can. I don't know. So maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. I mean, it just means it's just a way of controlling the variance of the weapons, I guess. It's a bit annoying though, because when it comes to iconic weapons, for example, I think it was always like this. I think you could never remove the mods. So when it comes to something like iconic weapons, you might want to, create your own super weapon or something. But once you've put on a certain mod onto it, that's it ruined. You can't take it off and put on a better one. So even though that's their way of doing it, it's just not the best way of doing it. You really should be able to... Also, the article I've got up in front of me right here is literally complaining about the very same thing. It is weird, It's like you could mod... They made it really flexible in terms of the... They made it really flexible in terms of the... what do you call it? The cyberware and stuff. So then why haven't they treated the weapons in the same way? It's kind of weird that they haven't bothered, that they've made it worse. Anyway, so what am I doing here? Well, that's good. I wonder if that means you get 19 plus 19 on the very right-hand one there, when aiming, and then you got the same mod over again, when aiming. I wonder if you get 19 plus 19%. I don't know if it was stack or not. I am going to find a weapon here. What the helicopter's been flying around pages. Here's a weapon. I will try and see if I've got two of the same mod and then put it on. Makes the weapon non-lethal. Oh, I don't have two of the same thing. Great. There's one. Maybe for this. Right. Critical chance of ricochets. And then try and put on this. It should work. It does. Alright, okay, so that was something else than the other day. I was looking at... And now you can't remove them, as you can see. It's stuck like that. I think it was like this before the patch. 2.0. So that's stuck like that, so I'm going back to a different save. But it seems that you can put two things on at the same time, so I must be thinking of some other area of the game. Because something the other day I did a very similar test. To see if you could put on two things at the same time. It must have been something else. I wonder if it shows like the amount of people you've killed and stuff in this game. Oh, I don't think it does. That's a real shame. It would have been really cool if it would show you a kill count and other types of stats. I mean, how many people do you think I've actually killed in this game? So many. Oh well. So maybe where other places do you get mods and stuff? Oh my god, I can't remember. Because maybe it was clothing? No, obviously clothing you can't put on the same thing twice. What was I looking at the other day where you could put on the same thing? Oh no, I'm up to 124. Anyway, so much for me going into the main mission. I still haven't, or the DLC, I still haven't done it yet. wonder how many hours I've been playing. And this doesn't even include the side saves. I don't know. I can't remember how you get to show your time playing. R2 in the character screen. No. What the? Have they changed it? I think you could see. I think you could see it in the save files. What am I doing? Oh, there it is. 203 hours. Holy shit. And that doesn't include my side saves, where I was just messing around and stuff, just shooting people over and over again, doing experiments. So, God, probably add another 30-something hours onto that. It's a bit stupid how many hours I put into this, but I haven't even bought a car or an apartment or anything, or done half of the NCDP missions or anything. Anyway. So, what I'm going to do is I dismantle the tier 4 ones. Before dismantling, let's just check. No, I mean backpack. 62, tier 4. Inventory. That one gives you low speed 175, speed 140. Yeah, that gives you 20% extra ammo only if you're drawing it. So it's a pretty pointless mod. 20% weapon swap speed. I guess it's good for when you're switching weapons, that particular mod. But anyhow, I'm going to then dismantle that. Got tier 4 item components. So I was at 62. I'm at 67. I got 5 for that. That's alright. I think what I'm going to do... Oh my god, I had a plan. I wanted to go in here, obviously, but then I realized there's something else I should do. I want to look at my cyberware. So I need to get to the nearest Ripper dock. The one Ripper dock, I think, is the closest to the bathroom. Probably this one. Just want to see if I can fit... See if I fill my Montgomery system or whatever it's called, my skeleton system in cyberware, and then get a perk. There's a perk saying 5% less. 5% Destroy, takes away 5% incoming damage. So you have to have your slots filled for it to work. Let's just see if I can fill these slots with the 1, 2, 4 that I have. Wait, I can also add an extra 10 by completing Engineer. Get that up to level 30. Can add an extra 10 on that. So I'm at 1. Let me see what I'm at so far. So let me see what I can fit into this. Actually, let me just check. That's what the perk actually does. Montgomery system. Intergeometry or something. So what can I fit in the intergeometry system? What did I say was the best? Hold on a minute, I need to check something again. Bloody hell me. And there's a cellular adapter thing as well. But I can't remember how much it weighs. Well, I can check how much it weighs because it's only a side save, I guess. Where's the cellular adapter? There it is. And it weighs 24. And what does it even do? I can fit it in. For each attribute point, technical ability. 1% explosion. So 15% explosion resistant, 15% or 7.5 tech weapon damage. Health item recharge speed. Oh, that's good. 7.5%. Grenade recharge speed. 7.5. I might just get that actually. 14.4 carrying capacity. And 2.9 health. That's actually not too bad. I mean, that would be the main one to get then out of that. But I was thinking of going about it differently for now. I don't know what to do now. I was thinking of looking at the cheapest of this. Already got that. Already got that. So 8, 10, 8. 13. Oh, that's the cheapest? Oh, that's actually the heaviest? Oh, that's another thing. I have to look at the armor that it gives you. That gives me 88 armor. Oh, and that gives me 122 armor. Okay, that's much better. I think I might get that actually. For the sheer fact that it's getting annoying, getting constantly killed. And I mean, I kind of wanted to save it till later, but you know, may as well save. I don't know. It depends. There's another way I can go about this by getting the cheapest one in this. Already got subthermal armor, so really the cheapest one would be, weight-wise, I mean, would be this proxy shield. Minus 17 incoming damage at 3 meters? Well, to be honest, they still do a lot of damage from a distance anyway, so. Plus, now that I've seen, you can only really get one or the other unless you delete these two. Optical camos. Journal. Oh, okay. If I wanted to upgrade armor, the best thing to do would be to get something like... Oh, for God's sake, I've worked this out every week. Now I'm looking at it all over again. Converts 25% of damage taken into damage over time. It's got 114 armor. But it's very heavy. Like, shock and awe used to be one of the ones that I wanted initially. See, it all... I don't know if I like the fact that these cyberware things give you armor. I don't know if I like that. I mean, people are praising this new update, but I don't... There's some bits of it that I don't like. Like, this bit is just a wee bit frustrating. I mean, perhaps I want the effect of this. That sounds like a nice effect. But I want the armor of this. Do you know what I mean? I don't really care about converting 25% of damage taken into damage over time. So, but yeah, I still prefer this because it's got more armor. Now this has less armor, but it's got a better effect. And it's like, well, that's a bit annoying. I don't know what way, offhand I don't know what way to do it. Maybe just the way they had it to begin with clothing or something. I don't know, it seems like, oh my God, this game's all about choices, you know. It's like, geez, it's making me have to pick something, you know. See, I'm thinking about replacing this, because I just realized optical camo I kind of like. It doesn't really work very well, but maybe at higher tiers it works, but it doesn't really work very well, but I still like it. So, regardless of its armor components, I'm going to keep that one. It doesn't have the highest armor, and it takes up 16 cyberware, but at the end of the day, it's fucking camouflage, it's cool, right? So, keep that. Subdermal armor, it's too low, but it doesn't take up much cyberware capacity, which is good. Well, it's all about capacity as well. I haven't got enough capacity. So, I can't really do this just yet, but I think between those two and those shock, whatever things are there, 28, 75% armor when there are no enemies within 6 meters. That could be good. Because a lot of the time they're shooting me from far away and they're getting those hits in. You know, they're very accurate in this game, at least on very hard. I don't know what they're like on other difficulties, but they're very accurate. They shoot once and they never really miss. So maybe something like range guard could be a good one. That would give me the same armor as that, but at a lesser price. Oh, well, that's true. That's true indeed, boy, Jesus Christ, I can't make a decision. What's happening? What am I? Why is my voice going like that? I don't know. I'm just joking. Right, so, the closer enemy is, the less damage they deal to you. I think the ones at close range are okay. Well, not all the time, but it's the ones at range that I think to be the most frustrating. So maybe range guard would be best to replace this one. But I can't really replace it just yet because I think what I'm going to do is put on cellular adapter. But let's say I was going to go this other way, the way I was planning, right? The reason I looked at this in the first place, that was the cheapest. That gave me 100, that's 108. That leaves 16. No, wait. Did I just say 108 and 24? 16. That would leave 16 spaces, or 16 capacity, sorry, left. To then, that is anything, that's 13, that's 6. So I have to, the lowest, let me check, I have to have 2 things that add up to 16. Yes, no, I've already got that installed. Because of that perk, remember that perk I was talking about? So, that'd be 5% on incoming damage. Well, I think the better way to do that is just to build up to that ability, because at the moment I would need that extra 10 cyber capacity from the engineering or something to be able to fill up these 2 slots, and I'd probably have to pick something that I don't really want, you know. Well, I could pick this right now and get 70 armor. Oh boy. 17,000 though. I'm such a hoarder of money and stuff, and I'm so frugal in these games. I don't like spending any money. That costs £6, and you get 6. I mean, that's 6 capacity, and you get 70 armor. What other things can you get in this? I think for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this cellular adapter thing for why again? Because it gives you 122 armor, and it fills up one of these slots, which I'm working towards filling up both of these, skeleton and incrementary. So it works towards filling up one of these slots. I'll replace that, I think, with range guard. I haven't really looked at the other ones. I've looked at them before, I mean. 70% visibility to enemies for 6 seconds. Oh, that's just optical camo. Oh, wait a minute. I could have bought this ages ago. I didn't... Wait, that's tier 3 plus, and this is tier 4. Or I can just upgrade it. Let me check. It's better to spend money, I think, rather than... because components are more rare than the money is. So instead of using your points to upgrade that to 70%, cooldown 55 seconds. I think it'd be better to just buy it outright, because I can't find an easy way to get components. It used to be you could just buy the components, so it's better. So I noticed the other day that optical camo is a bit shit, and I realized why, because it says only minus 50. Maybe it didn't used to be minus 50. Maybe it used to work. I can't remember, but because I might be mixing it up with Deus Ex, which I haven't played in years, but I remember I could just cloak and then walk around the enemy. But now I can't do that. They still see me. So hopefully with higher tiers it will eventually get to 100%. Anyway, I should buy that now. So what do I have to keep track of here? I have to buy an extra optical camo, because it's a bit pointless without, if the enemies can still see you, so I have to get that. I'm thinking I should get this cellular adapter, even though it wastes a perk point, which I kind of wanted to keep, but... And why does it... Well, it increases my tech weapon damage. I like the health recharge speed, even though it's only 7.5%, but it's better than nothing, right? A bit extra carrying capacity. It's a bit expensive. And it's quite expensive in capacity too. But I get good armor with it. Yeah, all in all, it's a worthy buy. And then we've got this one that's got quite a lot of weight, or quite a lot of armor. Converts 25% of damage taken into damage over time. I don't know what that means. Wait, converts 25% of damage taken into... So instead of getting hit with a blast of 10 or 20 points deducted, it just gradually takes 20. Right. I don't like that. I don't actually like that, because then I'll be sitting there wondering why my health's going low. Is it because of... Would that be better or worse? I don't like damage over time. it confuses me, because then you don't know when it's going to run out and when it's going to stop doing that. So I don't even think I like that pain juicer thing. It might be better, you know, damage over time, because compared to being hit with a whack. But I don't think I do like it that way. I don't like damage over time things, like when you're burning or chemical damage or something. So I don't even think I like that one anyway. Which brings me to this one. Whenever you take damage, you have a 10% chance to release a large electroshock that deals. Well, that one sounds good. But it's a very small chance. Well, they have to be pretty close, don't they? I'm trying to think, am I usually fighting enemies that are that close to me? It depends which way I'm playing it. Sand Deviston-wise, sometimes, yeah. Sandevistan. However, the one I discovered, I think, which is the most best one, would probably be this one. Doesn't take us up as much cyberware for now. I mean, I can always try, once I have enough money and stuff, and I do have enough money, I guess, I can always just switch them in and out. I think this one's the best because I'm often sitting there hiding behind a wall trying to shoot at some bad guy, and they're just ranging me down with their very accurate shots. So I think this one would probably be best, as I said. Whatever ones are there. These ones aren't really worth it. They're not giving me enough armor. This one gives me 28 armor plus an extra 75. You know, if you combined, this could even be better than cellular adapter. If you can, because I mean, if this gives you 75 armor at a distance, and this gives you minus 17% from close, looks like that might actually be better than. Oh no! But it doesn't give you as much armor, so I'm not going to do the maths on that. I don't even know how to do the maths on that. I'd have to figure out stuff there, like I'd have to figure out exactly how much armor. No, I don't even know where to begin with the maths in that. I can't be bothered. The point is that takes away. That gives you 122 armor. That gives you a wee bit of armor, but it also deducts minus 17% incoming damage. Now I don't know if that minus 17% is going to be a higher number than the 122 of that armor, or not, and I can't be bothered to do the maths. Fuck. Sometimes God, these games can get annoying, because that is a very interesting one there. I mean, if I could be bothered to do the maths, I really can't be bothered to do the maths. But this one has other benefits too, like the carrying capacity, the tech weapon damage, the health item recharge speed. Whereas this takes away minus 17 incoming damage. I think what I'm going to do is just go with this. Get that one over out of the way to fill my whatever system. Everything's other. That takes 16. That takes 16. This check-in is the same. Oh, that would have been good. But I can't get them all. There's only 3 spaces, so I can't really get them all. I need optical camo because it's just fun to use, and it's useful. They do see me less, and then when I get higher tiers, it should become even more useful. This one can be replaced with, I'm thinking, range guard. This one maybe is good, but it's a lot cheaper, but I think I'm just going to go with this. Get this one out of the way, and then gradually try to build up my slots so I can get that other perk to take away 5% damage. Sometimes this game is really just about figuring stuff out. Like that's sometimes the fun in the game, but it's also annoying at times. Like I don't want to do the maths for this particular one. 17%, is that better than the 122 or not? I don't know. Considering most of the things are at range, as I said, actually the cellular adapter is better. Even if the maths, depending if that 17% is better than the 122, but this would be at range, this wouldn't be at range. And most of my attacks seem to be coming from range, so yeah, that would still be better, 122, so I think I should get that in, and it costs 34,000. I won't be able to fill up my skeletal system just yet. Wait, how much will I be able to fill up my skeletal system? Will it take me exactly to... It takes me exactly to 124. Or the tier 4. Upgrade to tier. It takes me exactly up to... And I can get an extra 10. What was the things I saw? So what was I looking around here at? Looks like I'm going to have to save the next video. Looks like the next video is going to have to be entering in Dogtown because, oh my god, I've been just looking at the points for this at the cyberware. This is still my side save. I'm going to do that over again just to make sure. But 160, that takes up 32 cyberware. Well, I think that one looks pretty good. I think more become available in Dogtown itself. Yep. Oh, does it take tier 4? Slows time by... Let me see what the difference between tier 4 and tier 3 is. I don't compare. It's tier 4 and I've got tier 3, so... 30%, 6% damage. 30%, 9% damage. Slows time by 60%. Slows time by 60%. 12 and 8%. 35 minus 30. Max duration 7 and 40. Max duration 10 and 40. Cooldown still the same. Or I can hold out and just wait till the better versions become available. Or the better types. I don't know if you can buy them yet. I can't remember what they're called. Oh, that's what they're called there, actually. That's the one. I think it's that one. Or it's the Apophagy or something. Or I can't... There's the Falcon and there's the... And why is that so... Oh yeah, because its cyberware capacity is ridiculous. Well, I'm not far along from being able to upgrade the cyberware capacity. I've only got 3 attributes left till I can... 3 levels left until I can... 2 levels left, sorry, until I can get this perk. Which I think is worth it. Well, I want that chain lightning anyway, right? So... The only thing I don't like about the chain lightning is it turns into flames or something. Well, I mean, I don't mind enemies being set in flames. I just have a wee bit of a fear of flames. But whatever. So, what am I doing then? So I got really confused, to be honest there. Not really confused, just a wee bit confused. I know what I'm doing. I do. It's just I'm not confused. It's just there's so much stuff to look at. And it's like shit. I haven't looked at everything. For now, it's easy enough because if I get this out of the way and just do this right now, that means I don't need to think about some of this other stuff for a wee bit. I'm thinking about it now just to see what options I have in the future, but I don't really need to work them out right this moment. So I'm just thinking, what's the main benefits of this? Where you get that recharge speed and you get your armor and you get your bit more carrying capacity. And let's see what the... Let me see what the extra... The upgrade gives you a... Gets you a... More armor. That's it, really. I don't want to waste my craft. My components are so rare to find that I don't want to waste them. I'm sure they'll sell a better cellular. They'll probably sell a better version of this down the line. So what did I say? So I said I wanted to switch this out with range guard, which I should probably do now. Oh no, I can't do it because... Oh wait, hold on. I wanted to switch out subdermal with range guard, but I can't because I don't have enough cyberware capacity. So I'll have to wait till I get that engineer. I'll either have to wait till I get up to level 32, or I get that engineer thing to give me 10 if I want to swap that out for range guard. I decided shock and all was also an option, but it's very expensive cyberware capacity wise, so I can't even get it yet anyway. It's only to nearby enemies. It's only a 10% chance. But, you know. And there's range guard. I think range guard's probably the best. I only get headshot and weak spot damage as well. Range guard I think looks the best to replace subdermal armor. I'm not replacing my optical camo. I'll upgrade it, I think, but I'll upgrade it by buying a new one instead of actually using the upgrade option. I don't think you should use the upgrade options then, unless you need to. It's better just to buy it out. Buy out the better version. So I think I'll buy that in the next save. This is my side save, so... So at the minute we're looking at getting the cellular adapter, and then looking forward to getting range guard at some point. So we're looking forward to getting this up to level 2, or getting the engineering up a couple more levels so I can afford this. So getting the capacity wise, so I'm looking forward to range guard. To replace that, I'm going to get that. That will leave, if I want to fill up this too, to make use out of that perk. Oh, for fuck's sake, make use out of that. make use out of that perk. Whatever it is. This one. What was the perk I got again? Oh my god, I've forgotten. Oh, this one, cellular adapter. % charge speed after firing a bolt. So, right. So, hopefully I remember this. So I want to get range guard. Oh, forget about the nerve. Well, let's look at the nervous system just a second. What did I want in the nervous system? Oh god, I don't remember. When it came to the nervous system, I can't remember. I think it was that one. Anyway, nervous system is important. What is important is I want to get these two filled up at some point. God, that dog's making a really strange sound. Is it a dog or I'm back. I was just kind of checking my sleeping pills were. I have to upload in a second. Yeah, I'll just upload and I'll do this off camera because I need to think for a second what this is going to be. Alright, joints. I could fill some of that up now. It's not too expensive. Oh no, I can't, sorry, because I'm at 119? I thought I was at 124. Oh, now I'm confused. How am I at 119? I thought I was at 124. Huh? I don't understand how that happened. Did I take something off? I don't understand. I'll have to do it in my main save. Anyway, bye-bye. I'm going to upload here. When crouched, 90%. Armor, 20%. Movement speed. Lines. I wish there'd be like a super one that would give you really good armor and really good abilities, just like that cellular adapter did. Anyway, bye-bye.